Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. And it's Drake London. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here with Bijan Robinson. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. Keeps it moving all the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Ty Johnson now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. First toe to the game for James Cook. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They pitch it to him. Cook gets the 1st and more. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game. In that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Allen now on 1st down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. Back to the air, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass. It actually loses yardage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Now Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go. Allen. He's got it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Staying with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
38-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Robinson up the middle. Still going past the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Penix now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, who have 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Getting out to his left. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he's throwing deep down. He's got it in inside the 25. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Penix out first down. Finds the in route complete. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown Atlanta! The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second and 10 now. That's completed right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the man is there to knock that away.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against him.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air again, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
Now, do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Bass on for the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Strong with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Now Allen off the play action. Catch made right side by Coleman. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Back to throw now, Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he can challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Bass now to kick this away. McLeod now returning it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. We'll just huck this
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, Penix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. But couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air with Penix. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terry Johnson has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. Play action now with Allen. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down. You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run. Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. They manage 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 19. Forced out to his right. He can run it. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he gets in, touchdown. The Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. Pass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Throwing from the gun here. That one complete to Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Here's going play fake with Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
It's Penix yet again. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Drake London with the touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10.
31. Falcons 21.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, bro.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Here's a give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Putting a receiver in motion. Now run by Cook. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He fires one deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. And they pick him off again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Throwing now on first down. Allen buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Here's Agnew on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First and 10, around to Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
Yards on the pickup. brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Penix here from the gun. Escapes out to the left. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
319!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills keep running away with this. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the gun, it's Robinson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down if he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, here's Penix. He's got it, it's in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Rocco 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami.